Hi, I'm Darren Troseth with Hotspot Outdoors. Today I'm going to just go through quickly some of the features of the Marcum 380 camera. As you can see here, this is the camera lens. This is the heart and soul of the camera. You can see the LED lights are actually above the lens, which helps a lot in keeping the reflections off the plankton or whatnot as the night draws on. Like any other camera, it's still going to reflect a lot back after dark. A lot of cameras are really tough to use after dark, but this one will for sure let you keep it in the water a lot longer compared to the competition. And as a side note, this is the same lens and camera housing as the bigger units, the 820 and the 825. So basically, the 380 you're getting a great deal. It's a 7-inch black and white screen, and again, this is the mantle lens, and this is the heart and soul of the camera. So we're going to drop it down there and see if we can't see a couple fish, maybe even catch a few. Alright, as you can see here, we got about 15.5 feet of water. I've been watching the flasher here off and on, and I'm seeing fish come in anywhere from 13 to 15. So we're going to go ahead and drop that camera down to about 14 feet and focus on our bait there and try to get some of those fish to move up on us here, maybe even as high as 13 feet. I'm expecting mostly sunnies and crappies here, so we'll drop it down and see what we can't find. So I've dropped my bait down there. I'm just using a small little tungsten jig. I don't even have any bait on it, and I see fish moving up to that bait, so I'm pretty confident that we're going to be able to see some fish and catch a few here. One of the biggest problems people have with using a camera is getting it pointed to the bait and finding the bait, and that can be a pain. But what I found works easy is you get this Marcum camera compass, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop that camera right to where I have that bait on the flasher. I'll use my flasher to find that bait, and once I'm at the same depth, I'll go ahead and rotate that camera until I see the bait come onto the screen. And there you can see my camera going down on the screen there. I'm just going to go ahead and move that right down to where I have my jig. You can see we got a bunch of sunnies down there. So you can see my jig there now. So that was relatively painless. Moved it down, and you can see that I don't even have any bait on that jig there, and that one's wants to eat it. As you can see, those fish are biting so light. You can really use these cameras to judge how these fish are biting. You can see that one just really raced in right there. Even when you see them biting, it's kind of hard to hook them. Sure is a fun way to fish. Tell you what, they're biting super light. Another nice thing about this camera compass, if it starts drifting off the screen, you can just rotate that compass a little bit and you're right back in the middle again. Tell you what, they're biting so light. I'll never be able to catch these fish with my flasher. Get a little better one. Another thing really great about this camera is that you can pick and choose which fish you want to catch. If the smaller ones come in, you can actually pull the bait away from them and not waste your time with the little guys. So the sun's starting to get a little low here in the sky. I'll show you the difference here. I don't have the LED lights on right now, so I'll go ahead and just flip them on if I can do that without catching a fish. And I'll show you the difference. So there's without LED and there's with LED. You can see it really lights those fish up. And I caught a fish. So once again, LED, no LED. You can also control the brightness of that LED as well, just by turning this knob. Fish won't let me demonstrate. So there you have it. That's the Marcum VS380.